Okay, afternoon, everybody. Been a while since I've done a live stream, so bear with me. It's running on why. Okay, so breaking news. Hopefully you can see. Let me know in the chat there if you can see the screen. The Wikipedia page for the Dublin Bay South constituency. Let me just jump over to it. Breaking news this morning is it on? What's his name? Murphy? Is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, as you can see there, it's vacant. Wikipedia's been, somebody's updated Wikipedia already. It's vacant. Dublin Bay South seat is vacant, and they said there's going to be a 2021 by-election because Owen Murphy has resigned. Now, he's given us reasons. I don't really care. Could be there's a whiff of a scandal coming, but whatever. That's besides by the by. What this gives us, what this resignation gives us, and the opportunity of this by-election is a snap opportunity to test the strength of nationalist sentiment and also anti-lockdown sentiment. And I think it's a God-given opportunity to put up a nationalist anti-lockdown candidate. Somebody like Dolores Cahill, for example, like Professor Dolores Cahill, she would be my number one choice. She would be perfect for this role. For the seat, win, lose or draw, it's going to send a signal. It's going to give us an opportunity to get whoever it may be, whether it be Dolores or somebody else, and we can talk about who the other possibilities could be if Dolores doesn't want to do it. But I'm hoping, I pray that she does want to take this on. I lost my. Yeah. So just imagine the likes of Dolores. I mean, if she got winning, that she would be successful, and could be possible. It could be possible. Just imagine her in the Dáil holding the health minister, etc., to account on vaccine plans, vaccine passport plans, etc., etc. It should be fantastic, and all the other nationalist sovereignty concerns. As well. So let's spread the news about this, and let's, as a movement, not let this opportunity pass us by. And this is going to take getting our heads out of the weeds, as it were, out of the details, and realize and set up and the anti-lockdown movement, the nationalist movement. We need to realize that this is a God-given opportunity to actually make a statement and possibly even get somebody in. Now, let's look at the possibility of actually getting somebody in. I just want to check. Somebody in the live stream could let me know. Not too many viewers at the moment. Okay, so this is going to be pretty much a recording. Okay, Murphy there. Who was the fourth one? The fourth man in was O'Callaghan, and he got 5,000 on the first count. He got 5,474, which looks like it was first preference votes was 13.8%. So. And then with recounts and distributions of votes, he managed to be the last person in with 7,000. But don't worry about the 7,000 because that includes about nearly 2,000 of transfers. That's the figure to look at. That's the target, which is 13.8%. So we have is there an anti-lockdown vote in that constituency of 10? Currently 5 to 10% that could be mobilized and grown to 14%. And if there is, which I certainly believe there is, we should go for that. Actually, I'm talking as if that were not a by-election, but an actual election, because it's a 4-member seat. So we really need to be going for the 20%. Yeah. But if I think with a massive push, for example, with Dolores, the amount of support that Dolores could garner, international support, people flying in to give speeches, rallies, weekly rallies during the election campaign with international speakers in the constituency to mobilize support. It could be possible that you could hit that 20 to 25%. Who knows? Maybe even 18% would do it. But even win, lose or draw, obviously there's no draw in an election, but win or lose, it would be a great opportunity to get the word out to that constituency. As an election candidate who's going to get coverage, or whoever the candidate would be, would get media coverage. So it's a great opportunity to get the nationalist and anti-lockdown message out there in a way that we can't currently. Leaflets through doors is a great way. It's an excuse to go and talk to people in that constituency. And every time you canvass a constituency, you're building up strength for the next time. So it's a medium to long term investment, as well as the possibility of actually winning. So that was what I wanted to share. Yeah, thanks a lot, Gail. Appreciate it. Look, there is a tendency among nationalists and anti-lockdown people to be a bit myopic and just have their head stuck in the details and not recognise an opportunity when it comes along. And I think we need to just grab this one, because otherwise it's 3 years. Well, there could be other bad elections as well, of course. You have to wonder whether I can imagine a scenario where Owen Murphy goes to Radker and says, look, I'm thinking about leaving. And Radker says, well, if you're going to leave, you better do it soon, because like the longer you leave it, the more time you give these feckers, i.e. that's us, to build up and possibly challenge us. So go now. So I mean, they would recognise that this is an opportunity for us, but we need to recognise it's an opportunity for us as well. Okay. Last through Gail, what was last through Gail say? Dolores, she has to rein it in on some of the things she has said. Being anti-lockdown is completely fine. Going into the great reset side of things will backfire. Okay, could be. Other possible. I mean, if Dolores doesn't want to do it, you could be talking about Philip Dwyer from the National Party. We could be talking about Cahill O'Murray he's been very active recently in Louth, Irish Freedom Party. We need somebody with a bit of experience, who knows. Okay, obviously we don't have anybody who's actually got experience from the corridors of power, but like campaign experience at the very least would be good. So there's a couple of people there. People have talked about Marcus de Bruin as well, possibly coming in from the non-political side. I'd be just concerned. Good, better, good candidate, better than somebody who doesn't have a high profile, but would they be a bit of a one-trick pony and not have the full manifesto that could get the populist vote across, across all sectors? Okay. Keep it short because I want you to share this. If you agree, please share this idea. Hit me up with a sub as well and like. But what's more important is we get the idea and the debate out there and start to, realize that this is a massive opportunity for nationalism and also for the anti-lockdown movement. All right, overnight. Slán